Cancer, how are you? We're a little crooked. Hold on. Here we go. That's better. All right, Cancer, how are you? Welcome to my channel, Raven Black Star. I'm happy to be here. Do your reading. This is going to be a general reading for the current energies for all of you Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. So take what works and leave what does not. All right. I appreciate you all being a part of my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you wouldn't mind, hit that like button. Yeah. Subscribe, leave a comment. I'm good with all of that. All right. So let's see what is going on for our Cancers. Breathe. Breathe. All right. There's something going on with you right now, Cancer, where I almost feel like you want to break free in a new direction. That would like really upset the apple cart now, wouldn't it? Whatever it is you want to do, it's going to take courage to make this move. Courage to make this move, Cancer. So be careful not to overthink things, okay? Because I feel that you could really get into your head and talk yourself out of doing something that, whatever it is that's going to take courage for you to do, you know, you could talk yourself out of something that is probably the best thing you could probably ever do for yourself. Do you know what I mean? So do not overthink things, because I feel like you can really get lost in your emotions. Okay, so now you're making decisions based on emotions rather than on practical, reasonable, you know, decisions. Okay, making real clear choices. Be very careful of that, all right? All right, Cancer, anything else for our Cancers? See, out comes this new life. Yeah, so don't let your emotions stop you from this amazing opportunity. I feel like there's this brand new stirring around you. And don't let somebody, okay, whatever you do, don't let somebody where you think that, oh, well, you know, I don't want to leave them alone. And, you know, then, you know, they're going to have to find somebody else to help with the rent. And who's going to help them mow the lawn? You know, that kind of stuff. Don't go there, okay? If there is a new life waiting for you, don't talk yourself out of it. What I would do, honestly, is just explore it. Well, what if I took a weekend and drove to the coast? You know, no real agenda, just took off just to check it out. Or maybe you decide you always wanted to go to that little town, you know, about 40 miles out. Maybe you should go to that little town, right? I think if there's like an inner compass that is calling you to go into a direction, you should go. And don't overthink it. You know, I think spontaneity would be a very good thing for you to practice. You know, don't be afraid to do something on the fly. Interesting cards. So here's what could be what is driving you into this new life. All right. So we have truth be told reversed, building blocks reversed, and co-create reversed. So you were involved with somebody where I feel like there was just no way to build these structures. I mean, you're trying to build a structure of a home, a business, a partnership, a relationship, and I just think it didn't work. But yet maybe you're hanging on to each other. Maybe there's this codependent thread, you know, where, like I said, if you leave, who's going to, you know, mow the lawn every week? You know, just, and you, like, there's this codependent check. Like, who's going to check on them? Well, you know, you can't worry about that. So I think there's this new life waiting for you that would probably cut ties with someone from your past, you know, maybe somebody who you're currently involved with. The fates, karma, but it's where you are. So things need to be fair. You need to treat everything, you know, like this takes work, what you're going to do. All right. So for some of you, I also feel like you're about to make some big changes, you know, because things aren't going to change. Maybe you start to see where your life is a little differently, and you're going to make changes where you can. Karma. That's where you're at. Sometimes when we meet people for a specific reason, and then we've come to the end of that purpose. And that's where we get hung up. Like, you know, maybe you should have left, you know, a year ago. But you hung on because, well, who's going to mow the lawn every Sunday? You know what I mean? Like, you hang on for the wrong reasons. That emotional attachment. That's what you have to let go of. All right? Poised. See, you don't feel like you're ready to make these moves. There's something you need to clean up. Okay, whether that's clean up your act, clean up your act, your diet, you know, your life. It's like you're cleaning things up. And this is where this big change starts to happen. You start to feel better, you start to make changes. They're really positive. You know, because you can't keep going like this. Never-ending story. You can't keep going in this circle. And you're never going to feel ready, right, to make a big change. But if an opportunity shows up because you just happen to be spontaneous and thought, well, maybe I'll just explore the possibilities of this little town. I always liked this little town. Maybe I should go see this little town. And then you get there and it's like there's this really cute house. And it has a for rent sign. You're like, wow, that's for rent. Oh, look, somebody's there. Maybe we can talk to them. Next thing you know, you're thinking about moving to that place. Big change, but it's just that open door that you need. You know what I'm saying? So to be open to life being a little bit synchronistic that way, trust the process. Okay, trust the process. So just, you know, follow your heart. I just feel like destiny is already laying things out for you. You just can't fight what you feel like you want to do. And you know where that happens? Because I feel like this is what happens is you have it in your heart, your mind, you know, that, oh, you're going to spend the day at the beach, right? Just you love to walk along the boardwalk. It's just one of those things you love to do, you know, and then somebody calls up and they're having a crisis. So instead of saying, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not available, you go and you help them. You know, but it's not a crisis that, you know, you necessarily had to help them. You know, it's not like anybody was sick or dying. It's just drama, you know, and, you know, you get involved. I think you start to say, I'm not going to do this anymore. And you put yourself first. Next time, you will go to the beach. You won't go to the drama. Because listen, you know, if somebody really needs us, we know that. But if somebody's always going to be crying wolf and you run to them, they'll... So I think I see that kind of falling away from your life. Like you don't want to do that anymore. People's drama. Yeah, there's a lot of drama. Now, interestingly enough, we have the Chariot with this Five of Wands. And in this Five of Wands, there's a lot of people arguing. A lot of women specifically. And they're not getting anywhere. So if you all are trying to do something together. Maybe this is something at work. This could be a family thing. I just feel like rather than do nothing, you guys need to just kind of stop and tune into each other because I just feel like nobody's hearing each other. So if you're involved in some kind of a family event or something that's coming up, I just see that there could be a lot of conflict. Where it might possibly, you know, put, you know, a delay, a kink, whatever. I just think you have to be very careful around people who could try to stop you from, oh, that's what it is. There's people around. Don't tell people what you're up to, okay? If you're about to make this really big break or whatever, the more people you tell, the more they're going to talk about it, the more they're going to, you know, try to talk you out of it. You know, and they'll start to fill your head and you're just going to be an emotional basket case. And I feel like they will try to stop you from any moves you will try to make, especially if it's something that's better for you. You know, because like I said, don't stay because of other people. So I'm really feeling that, you know, you not doing anything, you might be waiting for the right opportunity. That's why, I mean, stay open to these opportunities. You know, if you decide that you just need some space and you want to go away, it's in that journey that you might find an opportunity. So just be aware of, you know, just synchronicities around you, Cancer. Because I think good things are on the horizon. See, I see you walking away, going in another direction. And it's like you don't, and it's like you even walk away from all of these people that I get the feeling that you don't like them anyway. You know, it's like they're part of your community, your world, but I mean, honestly, they're not your heart person. You know, they're not that kind of, these are not those kind of people. Because those kind of people would be like supporting you all the way in this new decision you want to make or venture. So just, you know, keep it clean. Don't tell people. The less people who know your plans, the better you are. The Justice card. This is interesting. Some of you may be going to court. There could be a court issue. Again, you know, you might have to walk away with what it is. I mean, pick your battles. Okay, you may not like how it ends, because I feel like there's fighting between you. I mean, there's real conflict in whatever this court settlement is. So just be aware that you just know when to stop. Okay, so yeah, I do see a court issue coming up. Yeah, because I get, you know, it's better not to say anything, because I almost feel like you almost feel like there's a situation comes up that you don't feel like you're being treated fairly, you know, but in this situation, I almost feel like you're better off not saying anything. I mean, it's on you, but, you know, it's just like pick your battles. Like if this is one of those that fighting it is worse for you, maybe it's better just to say nothing, you know, and find another way, another direction to deal with the injustice that you might feel, okay? Because there are other ways. There's always other ways. All right, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this resonated with someone. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Spirit's calling you, Cancer. Yeah, things are gonna start turning around. See, I feel like there's a lot of movement. That's why don't let somebody stop you from moving in a direction that's going to be so good for you. You know, maybe you have an opportunity to move to another state. Your job is going to take you somewhere. And it would put you far away from all of these people. And you're actually okay with it, but they're not okay with you being so far away. You know? But, you know, it's like if this is something that really your heart is calling you to do, don't let anybody stop you. Love, you'll probably find love. See, there's like this whole new life waiting for you. But because you have been under this umbrella of all these people, you know, they've been trying to live your good life for you. And I feel like now it's your turn. And I do feel like there is love in wherever it is you go. There's somebody for you. And I feel like they're coming. So don't put energy into things that aren't going to benefit you. I mean, again, pick your battles. That's a real important phrase for you. You know, because there's no point in carrying the weight of other people, you know, and the guilt and the shame and everything. If there's a relationship that you do not see a future with, you know, and it's weighing heavy on you, and maybe that's what the whole thing is, like, you know, they want you to stay and hang in there. I mean, this could be part of that. You can't stay. You can't hang in. You know, you've tried. There's a real element of nurturing. Some of you might have kids. I just feel this wonderful nurturing energy. So, like your mom, I feel like your mother's really important right now. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this resonated. Yeah, there's that love card. You know, so don't let somebody keep you, you know, influence your decisions. How old are you? Are you old enough to make your own decision? Are you old enough to, you know, just honor that with all the consequences? It's your decision. I mean, don't let other people make your decision. You're old enough, right? All right, so listen, Cancer, that's enough. All right, I will see you at the next reading. Hit that like button. Yeah, thanks. All right, and yeah, I'll see you at the next one. Until then, bye.